These are 10 things you definitely didn't know about Billie Eilish. Prepare to have your mind blown. At number 10, Billie hates smiling in photos, and it's not just for her signature mysterious vibe. She believes smiling makes her look weak. I know. Sounds intense, right? But that's why she's always got that fierce, don't mess with me look in every picture. She's all about keeping it real and hates the whole fake smile vibe. So if you ever catch Billie cracking a grin, you know it's genuine. But at number 9, did you know Billie is not just a singer but also the boss behind the camera? Yeah, she directs her own music videos. Imagine dropping hit songs and then going, you know what? Let me just also handle the visuals. Remember the iconic black tears flowing down her face and When the Party's Over? That haunting visual was all Billie. And she didn't stop there. She directed the cinematic masterpiece that is Happier Than Ever, capturing both the calm and stormy sides of the song. Billie's got her hands all over the creative process. She's basically a one-woman powerhouse. Who needs a director when you've got Billie running the show? Number 8 will blow your mind. Billie is the first artist born in the 2000s to snag a Grammy. But hold on, not just one Grammy. She swept the floor, taking home 5 in one night.
5 Grammys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She became the youngest artist to win all the major categories at once. I mean, who does that? At 18, most of us are just trying to figure out how to survive adulthood, and Billie's out here making Grammy history like it's no big deal. And number 7, Billie is obsessed, and when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed with Takis. Yeah, those spicy, crunchy chips. She loves them so much that her fans started throwing bags of Takis at her during her shows. Picture this. You're on stage singing, and out of nowhere, spicy snacks are flying at your head. But Billie, she's into it. She'll straight up eat them mid-concert. At number 6, Billie's first dream wasn't to be a pop star, she wanted to be a dancer. She trained for years thinking she was going to become the next big thing in dance. She even busted some serious moves in her early music videos. But after a hip injury, her path shifted to music. And honestly, the music world is better for it. You can see that dance energy in her performances, like she's ready to drop into a split at any second. Multi-talented queen. At number 5, Billie's family went all in for her career. Her parents actually slept in the living room, so Billie and her brother Phineas could each have their own rooms to make music. Yeah, you heard that right. They gave up their bedrooms so Billie and Phineas could crank out hits. Imagine being so supportive, you're like, don't worry kids, we'll just sleep on the couch. And look at where that sacrifice got them. Grammy Awards, world tours, and all that good stuff. Worth it? Absolutely. Number 4 is crazy. Billie's mom, Maggie Baird, was on Friends. I know, right? She had a tiny role in season 6 of the show. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but still, Friends. Billie's got connections to one of the most iconic TV shows ever, and it was her mom who made it happen. Talk about a cool family legacy. And number 3, get this. Billie layers her vocals up to 100 times on some tracks. 100! You think you're hearing one Billie, but nah, it's like a Billie choir in your ears. That's how she creates that dreamy, otherworldly sound. Her and Phineas go wild in the studio, layering her voice over and over again to give you that haunting vibe we all know and love. It's no wonder her songs sound like you're floating in space. At number 2, Billie is a super fan of The Office.
If I hear the audio, I know what I'm picturing what the scene is. This is fucking crazy.
Billie could probably jump into a scene with Michael Scott and blend right in. She even used dialogue from The Office in her song My Strange Addiction. Steve Carell, you've got some competition for world's biggest Office fan. And finally, at number 1, Billie was the youngest person ever to headline Glastonbury Festival at just 20 years old. Yeah, 20! Glastonbury is one of the most iconic music festivals on the planet, and Billie absolutely crushed it. She stood on the stage, looked out at thousands of fans, and made history. No pressure, right? It's safe to say Billie's career is on a whole other level. But if you didn't know these things about Billie, you definitely need to check out the wild Ilamilo theory. There are more videos about her coming soon, so subscribe so you don't miss them.